The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway.
Patrick Vieira is a man of many qualities. The leadership has to be top of the pile.
Yeah, he's not just a destroyer, is he? He is the enforcer.
True, there's so much more to his game. Quite comfortable in driving the team forward, and he can make those marauding runs from box to box.
Pelé, little pass back, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Makalele looking to get on the end of this.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Cruyff. Lahm. Beckenbauer. Good ball over the top. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's had a shot! Superb goal!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Passing nice and neat. Great vision. And now they can clear their lines. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Out towards the flank. Oh, that's a key interception. Vieira. Oh, this looks sharp. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lizarazu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's a cute ball. Eto'o receives it in a good position here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Cruyff, played out wide. Pelé, good read, needed to be. Manchester United are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Ah, looks a smashing ball. Cruyff finds himself offside.
Changement. Le numéro 5.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Sidor. À leur place, le numéro 10. Le numéro 11.
Opts for safety. Lizarazu. Now Seedorf. Nicely weighted ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pele was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Cruyff. Lahm. Now it's Cruyff. Manchester United finding their passes. Bergomi spots it and intercepts. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Seedorf has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles.
You just can't argue with the referee there, Peter. He spelt it out for him earlier.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Eto'o.
Manchester United really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Thuram. Lahm. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Beckenbauer. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And here's Suarez. Nicely spread. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well read, nice interception. Makaleli. And it's Hullet. No way through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Picked out, brilliant, takes a shot! And yes, it's there! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Red. And that'll be the final action of the first half. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So all square at half-time, each side matching the other blow for blow at the break.
Nommé Jonathan et qui porte une casquette bleue attend ses parents au secrétariat du club. Jonathan, casquette bleue. Changement. Le numéro 14, Ibrahimovic. À sa place, le numéro 7.
And that's the second half started.
Manchester United clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Manchester United different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
Bergomi. Can he get it through? Luis Suarez. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Thuram calmly anticipates. Pele. Oh, that's a very real chance! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, he's really drilled it. Threads one in. That looks a cracking ball. He's picked his way, and a shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! That really would have raised the roof.
Well, you wouldn't expect any less from him. Always willing to give the extraordinary a try.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, that's well spotted. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Bergomi. And that's really well manoeuvred. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. 60 minutes played. Now it's Cruyff. Stood up well to him there. Nice sequence of passes this. Tele. Caught offside that time. Tries to pass it through. Beckenbauer is always scanning the pitch for targets. No foul, says the referee. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tele. He's chosen to go back. Tele. It's come through and he's had a quick look and up he goes! Oh, it rattles the bar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And it's Cruyff. And here's Suarez. Not the most accurate pass. Vieira. Spread it left. Vieira. Pelé. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Seedorf. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And he's straight offside.
Changement. Le numéro 11.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Iniesta. Attention, changement.
Seedorf. Half an hour gone in the second half. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Looking for options for movement.
Red Star clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Great ball, and he's in here.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. In by Hullet. Manchester United with the corner, they're first. Ronaldinho plays it short. Goes for a shot! And he's there to belt it away. That's a throw. Looking for the run.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
That is good alertness. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Looking tidy in possession here. Christian. And a chance! Oh, yes, it's there! And that has raised the roof!
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
Manchester United take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet. Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Thuram. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the very beginning. So a dramatic game decided in its very last moments.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw. Sometimes it comes down to grit and desire and the stubbornness to keep plugging away. And this has been great staying power.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation. Success can still be had with it, and teams are still winning big trophies with exactly this setup.
And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Pelé. Passing is crisp and sharp. Out towards the flank. Now here is a true legend of the game. In fact, some still say, Jim, that he's the greatest #1 there's ever been.
The mighty Gianluigi Buffon. Yeah, he might get my vote too, Peter. When you consider his consistency at the highest level.
Real chance! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Cruyff demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his...
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Now, there are plenty in the middle waiting for this. And there's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. They've got to be quick to recover this. Beckenbauer, done delicately. Cannavaro cuts it out. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0. Pelé gets into some space. Oh, not quite. Cruyff, the specialist in tearing teams apart. And the counter is on. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Cruyff. Pelé. He could be in here. And he tries a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Suarez actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Opportunity for goes to finish! He scores! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Beckenbauer is the team's great visionary. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. And this is Cruyff. Chance! And it's there! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Alarm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here. Now it's Cruyff, and it's Luis Suarez. And here's Suarez. Now there's a fine ball. Look at the space here. Shoots! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Manchester United are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
And the ball's gone astray. And here's Bale. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it. Odo. Manchester United looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Now who's going to be first to this? Lobbed in behind. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Maldini. Pele. Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Beckham. Beckenbauer. Now it's Bale. Bale, there he goes, motoring forward. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's picked his way through. Pele couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
And this is Cruyff. He's got away, and it's a header! Oh, taken with style. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring.
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. That's a sharp pass. And there's the end of the first half. Well, what a half they've had. Cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing.
Please be made
well, for me, it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
Manchester United have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. Oh, they could be caught out here. He's had a shot! They've scored! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Turkey playing for pride here, the match surely beyond them. Here's a man who his teammates can look to in all times. Pele has it out wide and in space. And he seemed certain to get the sixth. Manchester United have their second corner now. And that has left him in a heap. And now they can spring out of defence. Cruyff. Chance, surely! Really well taken goal. How good is he right now? His boots twinkling at their golden best.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
It's become a case of men against boys. And this is Luis Suarez. Pele! No mistake! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Manchester United against
Well, it
Inter.
looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Free-flowing, fluid, flexible, just some of the words that describe the genius that is Ruud Gullit, a player whose impact on the game remains so profound, so relevant today.
Yeah, you could almost say he was the very first all-action, all-athletic number 10. All those marauding runs from deep, going box to box, these weren't the sort of things expected from a playmaker back in his day.
And this is Gullit. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass just didn't quite work. Van Basten is onto it in a flash. Vieira. Couldn't squeeze it through. It's a good run down the left-hand side. And it's made sure that's not getting through. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
He's shifting through the gears here. Lizarazu gets into some space. Turan clears.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's found a way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Chance for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Inter Milan with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Ronaldinho plays it short. And he's gone backward here. Well, that's an excellent interception. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Now it's Van Basten. Vieira, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Beckenbauer is always scanning the pitch for targets. Ronaldinho. So it is still 0-0. Nice interception, well timed. Beckenbauer. Now it's Cruyff. Good pressure, determined, intense. Engages and forces him off the ball. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Seedorf. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Inter Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition.
He gets big! He's got away with one there. Cafu is always looking to play quality balls. Can he finish? Goal! Inter! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Inter Milan have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Cruyff. Nicely shaped ball. And this is Luis Suarez. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. And he's there to belt it away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Lahm. Lahm. Now the ball in. Defending of the desperate variety. Messi.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
5 minutes till the break. Cruyff. Seedorf. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Luis Suarez. Played back towards his own goal. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Pelé. Seedorf. Now it's Messi. And he's managed to get free. Shoots! And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Manchester United can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Maldini demonstrating his defensive quality there. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Nice defending, physical and effective. Threads one in. Pelé conjures time and space where few can. Now it's Cruyff. Beckenbauer. And it's Lahm.
That's good play from him.
And that has put paid to that. Roberto Carlos. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Van Basten. Beckenbauer.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Pelé. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And this is Luis Suarez. And this is Cruyff. Lahm could try cutting inside. Climbs up big! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Substitution for Manchester United.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact.
Number 17, Suarez. Number 11, Johan Cruyff.
Still chasing the game,
Number
trailing by
9,
one.
Maldini.
Quarter of an
Number
hour into the second
16,
half.
Lahm. Coming on the field, number 22, Gullit. Number 10, Cristiano
Van
Ronaldo.
Basten might just make
Number
this.
18, Ronaldinho.
Oh, that's a key
Number
interception.
44, Oddo.
Yeah.
Number 19, Martin
Your
Catholic.
impression so far, Jim?
Substitution.
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Ronaldinho. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, terrible mistake. Real... Can he finish? It's in! And this is getting better and better. Well, there was to be no other outcome.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Yeah. And it's Gullit. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. And here's Ronaldinho. Well read, nice interception. Thuram. That's a sharp pass. Gullit. Pull it. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Now it's Van Basten. Little pass back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Delivers the ball. Oh, smash it! Oh, it's come off the upright. Messi has it out wide and in space. Tries a shot! It's hit the upright. It's a goal kick. Oh, they could be caught out here. Great ball, and he's in here. Seedorf.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Oh, that's fabulous. That is lovely. Shot could be on. Oh, he's shot a goal!
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is. Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Now, can they get him away? And he's in on goal! And the shot! Yes! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Pull it. There he goes, motoring forward. Oh, shooting chance! Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And there goes the final whistle. Manchester United suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that were... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. There's the whistle.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width, don't they?
Exactly. You want them to be high up the pitch so they can get themselves into the final third whenever possible. This will, of course, ask an awful lot of the centre halves and the central midfielders, who'll need to drop into position.
Great chance! It's bounced back off the post. Araujo getting this one clear. There will be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw. That's well read.
Modern football is full of power, pace and physicality, but there's a player out there who's managed to avoid the helter-skelter and play a game of purity.
The peerless Pirlo.
Yeah, he coined the phrase regista, and he rules.
Hernes. Lahm demonstrating his defensive quality there. Seedorf. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
It'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Pirlo, distributed tidily. Figo. It's a good-looking delivery. Lahm attempts a clearance. Quarter of an hour played. Now it's Pelé. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Suarez. Figo. It's a goal kick. Araujo gathers from the goal kick. Now it's Luis Suarez. Manchester United are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Cruyff, out to the right. He has a look up. That looks a good cross. They've got a corner here. And we have our very first corner. Cruyff with the short one. Shoots! Botafogo have the chance to go the other way. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Seedorf. Lizarazu. Oh, that's fabulous. Pelé. Cruyff. And this is Luis Suarez. Cruyff! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Well, it's taken a big deflection, but boy, he will want that one. Manchester United have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Luis Suarez. He has found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's shifting, and the shot! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Now it's Luis Suarez. Ah, that's a fine interception. Beckenbauer. Manchester United have scored 2 quick goals here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
Suarez really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and Just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Well, I think it's good he took the opportunity to run at that back line. I'm sure it won't deter him either.
Vieira. Oh no, this does not look good. It is a corner. And now they can clear their lines. And now they can spring out of defence. Cruyff looking understandably energised after his goal. Izarazu. Pele. Now it's Luis Suarez. Beckenbauer is always scanning the pitch for targets. Pele. Danger averted for now. And there's the end of the first half. Reflections on the first half?
Manchester United clearly have plenty of cause to be happy, Peter, but they'll need to resist the temptation to just sit on the lead second half. The opposition will be doing their utmost to try and get back into this, so they have to be alert.
Manchester United ahead 2-0 and they are looking good. And we're off again. Seedorf plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That has been cut short. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Hullet. Good ball over the top. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
Botafogo certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Somewhat off target, and this is Hullet, and that is expertly dealt with. Cruyff, now it's Luis Suarez, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Izarazu is one whose deliveries we all know about, thinks about the shot. Manchester United have got it back and they'll have another go. Beckenbauer. Pele. Suarez finds himself offside. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Seedorf. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Luis Suarez. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Izarazu, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Lam. He's found the way through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Izarazu, Seedorf, Beckenbauer, has a look and plays it forward. And it's Cruyff. Pirlo, Vieira. Now it's Luis Suarez. He's going for goal! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Lizarazu. Seedorf. Now it's Pele. Now it's Cruyff. Lam. And the shot's goes for a shot! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
And that's it. So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Manchester United against Benfica.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. So Dida between the sticks for this one. Widely recognised, as we all know, Jim, to be one of the great keepers from Brazil.
The big easy. For me, there was indeed a time in his career where he was considered as being one of the best, Peter, if not the very best. You don't have a career like his unless you're quite special.
That is a brilliant interception. Maldini makes the interception.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
He can run onto that. Vieira. Lam. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Out to the left it goes.
Suarez really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Good ball, good take. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Tele. That's been slipped through. Luis Suarez! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Benfica are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Luis Suarez. Now it's Ronaldinho. And that could set him on his way. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And it's Seedorf. Manchester United are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Luis Suarez. Good read, needed to be. Pedri. Short changes him with that pass. Cruyff. Nice sequence of passes this. Oh, and the shot! It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed.
He's had a shot! Pedri. Dani Olmo. Messi. Strokes it back.
Modern football for you and all that press.
Decent chance! There is the genius of Luis Suarez! He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Manchester United have hit a quick-fire double here.
That's going in strongly.
Luis Suarez. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And he has shown him a yellow card. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. Look at the space here. Lizarazu is always looking to play quality balls. No way through there. Cruyff. And it's Lam. Oh, that's a key interception. And this is Messi. Ronaldinho. Now it's Pele. Aimed beyond the defence. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Tries to play it through. Can he latch on to this? Now this could be a chance. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Pedri. Now it's Messi. Ronaldinho. Seedorf. Beckenbauer is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. He has found the way through. And the finish! And it's made its way to him.
Has been indicated.
Corner. And this could be the final action of the first half. Cruyff plays it short. Big chance! It's anyone's ball now. Pinged towards the front line. Beckenbauer driving forwards. Now it's Messi. Nicely weighted ball, and he plays one through. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
A quick reminder today.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Manchester United will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 17, Suarez. Number 14,
There's the start of the second half.
Pele. Number 11, Johan Cruyff.
Beckenbauer.
Coming on the field.
Manchester United come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Number 18, Ronaldinho. Substitution.
And here's Pedri. And this is Luis Suarez. Nice interception, well timed. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. Gullit receives it in a good position here. Played back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Picked out brilliantly. Lizarazu. And it's Gullit. Pass somewhat off target. Yaya Toure. Not the most accurate pass. Tries to pass it through. Oh, perfectly measured that. Oh, that's fabulous. Shoots! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Has a look and plays it forward. Well, it's still early in the second half, but this does look like a job already done. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Benfica clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Araujo spots it and intercepts. Seedorf looking for options for movement.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Manchester United claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. And that's it. Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Manchester United.
Vibrant and vivacious, there is a genuine appetite for the game here, retaining, as it does this stadium, the spirit of the grand old ground they left behind a mile away. We have already started here.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formations a generation or so ago, Peter, and it does allow the fullbacks to play a key role in attack.
Yeah, they offer most of the width. Chance for a shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element...
And the shot! And it's in! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Lizarazu. Oh, that's fabulous.
Oh, really well played.
And he welcomes it in. Foul right on the edge of the box. It could go either way here. No, the referee's judged that the offence took place outside the area. Cruyff having a look. This the perfect chance to extend the advantage. Good take and the shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting again in a trice, and they are soaring. 3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That pass has been well intercepted. Leicester gets rid without sophistication. Vieira with the slide tackle there. It's a good ball out wide. He has found a way through. Oh, he's caught him in or out. Now the referee has given a free kick just outside the box. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available. Lewis. And the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Not the best distribution from the keeper. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Maldini. Seedorf. Pele. And this is Luis Suarez. Cruyff, he's got away. Lovely feet. Beckenbauer. Beckenbauer stood his ground strongly. Rijkaard. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Knocks it into space. Backward it goes. Messi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, that's well spotted. Swings. Oh, smashing header! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Substitution for Argentina.
Argentina
21,
can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Coming on the field is number 22.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, now here's an interesting match-up. That has been slung wide. Strokes it back. Little pass back.
Not a lot more he could do there.
Now, how often do you see that?
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Vieira. Looking for the run. And a chance! He scores! It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Beckenbauer is always scanning the pitch for targets. Nesta. And it's Thuram for Messi. Son Heung-min providing an outlet on that flank. Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
And that has left him in a heap. Lahm. And he's intervened well there. Well, they can break here. Messi. Rijkaard. Spread out to the left. Argentina finding their passes. Seedorf. Can he get it through? And he's picked it up out wide. He is through here. Shot a goal! He's scored! Up by 3. They have their boot on the throats of their foes. That is a super smooth goal. Beautiful manoeuvring of the ball and splendid authority in the finish.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Probing pass. Odo cuts out the pass.
3 minutes added time.
Izarazu. Manchester United looking to pass their way through. That looks a good ball through. Oh, he's bustling through here. Can he finish? It's in! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
And there is the half-time whistle. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, I
Just a
certainly
quick
wasn't
announcement. We
expecting
would like
this,
to inform
Peter,
you
but
that
it was
CCTV
totally
is
deserved.
now
They've
in
been
operation
very,
for
very
your
good,
safety.
and they'll be itching to get back out there and take it on further.
Manchester United have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already.
Substitution for Argentina. Number 12, Owen. Number 7,
And we're
Shevchenko.
underway again.
Coming on the field, number 11.
And it's
Bale.
Gullit.
Number 9.
It's an imaginative pass. Gullit finds himself offside. Gullit. Son Heung-min. And here's Bale. And this is Pope. Can he finish? Oh, that's another chance. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Lahm is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Real chance here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Otto cuts it out. Seedorf. And it's Gullit. Izarazu. Pedri. And it's Son Heung-min. Batistuta. Out to the right. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. And it's Son Heung-min. Now there's a fine... Oh, shooting chance! It's in! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Passing is crisp and sharp.
The
Rijkaard
attendance for this match was 62,005.
looking to play him in. He's picked his way through. Gets his head on it! Crossbar comes to the rescue.
Substitution for Argentina. Messi.
Time for a change in personnel.
Coming on to replace
Well, that
him
is the
is
number we all wanted to see.
number
What a
18,
sight this is.
Griezmann.
Well, not quite sure why he wasn't started, Peter, but at least it's a move that makes everyone happy.
Ronaldinho being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Has a look and plays it forward. He's found the way through. Bullish header! No, he didn't quite meet it right.
Argentina really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Son Heung-min. Son Heung-min goes on a run down the left. Goes for the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Seedorf. Gullit pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Izarazu. Seedorf. Seedorf going full tilt down the left. Leicester gets over and intercepts. Rijkaard. And it's Gullit. And this is Bale. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Seedorf. And he's there to make the challenge. Gullit going full steam ahead down the left flank. Ronaldinho, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Bale. Ronaldinho. Bale. There's the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Gullit. And here's Bale. He's played it back. Can he get on the... Shoots! Batistuta! Glorious! himself an absolute peach. It could be a lifeline. 2 more needed. That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
Argentina give themselves a fighting chance, back in with a shout.
What a letdown when you've got such presence and movement.
And it's Bale. Griezmann. That's an excellent interception. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ronaldinho. That's a nicely shaped ball. Oh, well played, well sorted out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Chance! And he hits the net! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. Beckenbauer takes control of it and he's on the move. And he's managed to get free. Lahm was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the pass is intercepted. That's good vision. Otto gets across to intercept that. Bullet in the hunt and looking threatening. And that will be the final act. Manchester United pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
Please take some time out to give your support.